Hello, this is a response to a video titled Protection Warrior Solos 80 Elite and the challenge to prove that druids can successfully solo the elite Kor Guardian shown in the original video. My name is Eberron of Boulderfist US, and I'm a feral druid tank. Hello. The mob in question has a little over 88,000 hit points and strikes me for approximately 1200 to 1500 damage a hit, as you may be able to see later. The mobs are located along the wall to the west of Icecrown, as shown here on the map. Just to be transparent, it is worth noting that I am not a newly geared 80, and I'm wearing essentially full epics. At the time of the video, I'm wearing 3 Noximus 25-man pieces, shown here, Heritage, Thrusting Bands, and the Footpads of Vile Deceit if you're at all curious. And I'm also wearing the Titan-forged leather helm of Triumph from Wintergrasp, as well as the Deadly Gladiator's Dragonhide Leggards, which I had dropped from 25-man Archivon. Archivon's just free loot. Everything else is a bunch of 10-man drops from Naximus, crafted gear, and heroic drops. The two exceptions to all my gear being level 80 epics include the Essence of Gossamer, which is from Heroic Azul Narub, and the Idol of Terror from Burning Crusade Badges of Justice. By the way, Blizzard, hurry up and get us a new tanking idol already. The only buffs I'm going to be using are Thorns and Mark of the Wild, none of which have any talent points invested in them. Throughout the video, if this mob seems really familiar to any of you guys who've done Naximus out there, it probably should. Not only does this guy look like a baby Gluth, but he also has abilities that are very much the same. As I charge in, I'm fighting him with approximately 34,000 hit points, 81% mitigation against physical damage, while combining armor and talents anyway, as well as 40% avoidance. In response to a comment made to me, it is worth noting that when comparing druids and other tanks on the topic of their lack of parry, you should remember that only to combine your total parry and dodge, to count that as avoidance. Block is an important mitigation stat for pallies and warriors, but it doesn't negate all the damage they take. Let's get to the details of the fight. You'll see right here, the elite does a damage over time that also increases physical damage taken. He also does a stacking Mortal Strike style debuff that reduces healing. Now this time I chose to open the fight with Berserk, and because it allowed me to burst out a whole bunch of damage in a really short period of time. If more pressed, I actually would have saved this for the end. While the debuff on its own, the Mortal Strike one, isn't that big a deal, if you're unsuccessful the first time as a druid, you may want to use your combined Frenzied Regeneration and Survival Instincts abilities to get an early boost of health right before the Mortal Strike ends up stacking up too high, and that amount to heal just kind of insignificant. The only trick to this is keeping your demoralizing roar up, using bark skin whenever it's available, and taking advantage of whatever trinkets you have. So as you can see, he just died, and I end the fight with approximately 1/3 of my health remaining. This would have been higher had I used the Frenzied Regeneration Survival Instinct suggested earlier, but it's a pretty trivial encounter for me. As you can see, the only thing to do now is skin him and, well, do the happy bear dance. If you have any questions about this or anything else, or you'd like to see me solo anything else for some particular reason, just leave a comment and I'll give it a shot. I'll see what I can do. For the rest of it, otherwise, enjoy Icecrown and happy gaming, folks.